pretty quickly. Oh, it would have been like an adult and a child, but the child's head is missing. Obviously the adult's is too, but good for craft. Is that a melted bottle or is it going to be a broken body? Oh, it's just a melted bottle. That's okay then. A cabochon. Cabochons are always excellent. Day of the headless figurine, I guess. Oh, she's got a little basket of apples. How adorable. We can do something with you.
Always excellent for craft. Bit of a spoon or fork. Fork. What's on that? Is this foot? Foot? What is it? Yeah, it's the football. Oh, look! Is it at his boot? I can't really tell. The sun to come out. There we go, thanks, son. I'm really sorry, but my camera had issues this day. I don't know why. It hasn't done since, but it did not like the wind. So there will be some windy bits coming up.
We're very sorry.
We are very sorry. This is a tiny head that's lost its face. And this is a chicken's bottom.
What do we think that is? It's pretty round. Oh, is it just a... Oh, yeah. Well, we can use that to try and make one. And actually, whilst I'm down here, it's so broken. But there's part of a Royal Antediluvian Order of the Buffalo clay pipe. And I have found a whole bowl of this here before. Maybe today's the day I'll find another one. I bent down to pick up this beautiful piece of crazed pottery with like some houses on. And then does that look like that could be something? Or is it just a big stone? Oh, I don't even think I can get it out. I think it's just a stone. Broken bit of spoon. And what again looks like when I pull it out it's going to be some sort of figurine. So let's get this out. Oh, I need a tool and I didn't bring one. There's a teacup in the way. And of course, I can tell it does not have a head. Oh, it might have been a candlestick though. And it's got like a basket and some wares. Oh, does it have a dog in the basket? There's a little dog. Wait, I'll show you closely. There's a little dog in the basket there. So that might just be a case of just giving it a new head. Like the Henry before. And down here, is this a button? Oh, it is! And it's got something on it. I think it has a very fancy G. So that's cool. I'll put that on my safe. Then, as we seem to be doing a lot recently, I think I've hit a little metal patch, and I've never really explored a metal patch here before. There's this, which is a decorative thin piece of, which is cool. There's this. Oh, this button. It's
My hands have gone numb.
yeah, I know. I found a sort of little metal patch, but it's really difficult with. There's a big sort of. Is that from the hook and eye, but just a massive hook and eye?
Yeah, it is a fastening.
Yeah.
Can you see it, Kate?
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, is she?
I think she's got. Oh my gosh, that's what you wanted. That's what you asked. No,
No, I'm scared. I'm scared.
Do your hopes up, but I think it looks like she's got her head.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe
Oh
that.
my goodness.
You can do it, you can do it. You do the honours.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh my gosh. Look at her little delicate hands. Oh, Mum, and she's got a beautiful face. You've not found one with a face before. She's got a painted face.
Oh, she is. Oh my goodness.
I think the arms are protected because she was down in. Oh, Mum, she's got a face and a really pert bottom. Oh, look at her eyebrows. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hello. That's crazy.
I literally said this morning, didn't I? I was like, I found 2 frozen Charlottes.
Yeah.
And now you have 2. Oh my gosh, that's literally what you said as we were walking off onto the beach.
That's what I wanted. I was in a frozen Charlotte. Oh my.
There's a button under your knee, but
That's 3 we found here now, isn't it?
3 on this beach, yeah. Oh, I'm so very, very happy for you. Oh my god.
I can't believe her arms aren't broken.
I can't believe you spotted that from way over there. You just suddenly sprinted across the beach. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, it's not a frozen Charlotte, but I think I've just found some typeface. I have. What letter is it? It's a Y. Y. Oh, we're really building up quite a collection of typeface now. That's a really good base, really beautiful base for a craft.
I'm staying low to the ground. It's really cold, and after I found that Charlotte, I just look at the small things. Things eroding. That's a shame. That would have been a beautiful bead. It's broken in half. That's a very decorative stud.
Well, that's just not. Oh, is this going to be really depressing? Oh, it's a tiny headless, I'm going to say dog. Because the tail's a bit. Oh, might be a cat. Oh. Mum's got such delicate. But still, it's adorable. And maybe somehow we can give you a new head if we figure out if you're a cat or a dog.
That's a coin.
So I feel like that's going to be a bottle stop. I think it was a bottle stop, but it's broken, but it's got the biggest bubble inside. It's magnificent. So there's some chain here, and what could potentially be a... oh, I can already see the top is a bit chipped. Oh, although it's pretty close though. It's just a little bit of a chip at the top. Oh, and it's so small. I think I'm going to have to take that from my ink collection, just because I know that now that I've taken it out, if I don't, it'll probably be broken next tide. So yep, with the little pen rests, I shall be taking that. What an adorable piece of bird pottery. Look! Oh, that's precious. That's very, very green. What is it? Ooh. Oh, it's a little green, emerald green gem. I think it's in metal, so it would have been set in something. That's cool. Is it glass? Yeah, it's glass. Do you think it's like a cufflink? Wow, that's so bright green. See, that's a cool find. Oh, it's beautiful. And underneath it there's a little broken clay pipe. Tiny broken clay pipe.
My hands have gone completely numb. I keep dropping things. My hands are seriously numb now. I keep dropping things. That might be the top of a watch, like the loop. I don't know. That's quite an interesting piece of metal. And it's this. Look at this. It's a squashed tube of something. What does it say? Oh, what does it say? Oh. I don't know. I might have to unroll that and see what that says at home. I'm not sure if you could see that, but it's actually snowing. They're abandoning today. I think this film's going to go for a couple of days because the weather is a bit unpredictable for April.
I'm not dressed for snow.
No, I'm not either. Okay.
But Frozen Charlotte, I am. We are Frozen Charlotte.
Yes, we found a Frozen Charlotte in the snow.
And I know how Charlotte felt.
Yes, my fingers have gone numb. We're going. It's snowing. That's a big lump.
Spring.
Frozen Charlotte in the snow. I have numb fingers.
So this is our candlestick of our woman. She's got like, is that like an umbrella? A basket, a tiny adorable dog. She's got like a walking stick and her hand is holding sort of what looks a bit like a hat box. So I don't know where she was going or what she was doing.
It's like, I don't know. I don't know, she might be part of a story or part of a nursery rhyme or something that we don't know about.
Yeah, it's got no markings on it. But yeah, so that's that. And then this is a head that I found at the same beach about a year ago, and the hat could go with the hat could be from the hat box. But yeah, it's a bit big, but it's sort of the same sort of colour, and I sort of think it's adorable, even if it's a bit big. I think it works well. Yeah. And yeah, that hat could be what she puts in that hat box. Going to be able to just sit. Didn't bring the spray out. So I've got our best friend Milliput, and I'm mixing it together. So it's a 2-part epoxy putty. So once you mix them together, they start a reaction. And oh, there's so many bees. Right now, I wait for it to dry, and I try and somehow colour match it to both of them.
Would be just a bit reddy brown, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The bee. I missed the bee. I didn't get the bee.
So there she is, obviously. She's not finished yet. I'll have to paint it, but I have to wait for it to dry.
We're going to keep something in here, aren't we? Well, that was our snowy trip to our favourite beach. We weren't there very long because, well, it was really cold. Our hands went numb. So we didn't find that much, but we found one of my favourite things to find, or I found one of the favourite things to find. So I'll ask you your favourite first.
Well, I quite like the thing that I was able to craft into.
It's weird.
What holder? What did you say?
It's a taper holder. They used to
holder.
keep the tapers in there to light their candles and their fires. But it can be used as a candlestick. It'd be a very small candle. But it's amazing. It's crazy.
She's holding some very odd things.
She is. I swear she's from like a
story.
Yeah.
The little dog is so cute though.
Then obviously my favourite thing is this tiny it's so tiny I can't hold it. Frozen Charlotte with tiny little arms that hadn't broken.
It's amazing. The only reasons those arms haven't broken is because it was down in the mud. Those tiny little stubby arms sticking out. And this is your first one with a face, isn't it? And she's so grumpy.
She is very grumpy.
She's so grumpy. She's got such large eyebrows. But yeah, she's wonderful.
But here are others to compare her to. So these are the 4 that we found.
So obviously we have Mum's new one. She's the smallest, isn't she, that we found. We've got Mum's other one, the first Charlotte we ever found.
She's not as detailed as the others,
She's
but
not
she's not
as
glazed,
detailed.
so.
But she will always be the most special because we found her first.
Yeah, the first one after lockdown, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. And she was found at the same beach as the new one, as was this one, which is the first one I ever found. And she's got a lovely face.
She's not grumpy at all.
She's not grumpy at all, no. But yeah, she's pretty small. And they were all found. So these are all sort of sisters, because they've been all found at the same beach, sort of in the same sort of area.
Yeah.
And then the odd one out in every way is this one that I found at our favourite dump. And she's a lot bigger than the others. Still one of the small ones, because obviously you get them. But she's got the most detailed face. She's got little rosy cheeks. She also has eyebrows, but even though she's bigger, they're smaller eyebrows than
Mine.
on yours. But yeah, they are definitely, without a doubt, our favourite thing to find. And there's a link in the description below. In Mudmas, we made a film about the history of Frozen Charlottes, and we read the poem. And so yeah, that'll be down there below if you'd like to know why they're called Frozen Charlottes and all of that. But yeah, we absolutely love them, and they're so tiny, and it's amazing that these all managed to have kept their heads and little arms in the new one's case. Yeah, absolutely. And then it started snowing, and it was just, yeah, perfect. I found a little headless, we've decided is a cat, because it has a little bow around its neck. I know dogs can have, but it just sort of feels like a cat.
It's just a shame, because we need a cat for the doll's house.
We do need a cat for the doll's house. It's such a shame that the head is missing. We'll try and sculpt one.
Oh, that would be hard.
We'll give it a go though, you never know. But yeah, it really is a shame, because that would have been so cute in the doll's house. Because like you said, it's full of
dogs. Back of her head.
It's got an eye.
Such a shame.
Oh, she had such a beautiful little bow on her head. Oh. And half of a broken doll limb. But I'm sure we can fix it up and use it. We don't know who found this, do we?
No.
I don't remember if it's in the film or not, but this was in one of our finds bags. And looking at it now, unfortunately we can't clean it up, but we are guessing it's probably a weight.
I think it is a weight.
I mean, we could weigh it. I don't have scales that would, and all the extra crud probably makes it not accurate, but it's a little weight. But we cannot get that off. It's been in a fire and it's really damaged, to see what weight it was, but we've never found a weight before.
Your
Ah, yes, my green jewel, which is just glass, but I've seen some pictures recently on various Facebook mudlarking groups, and I think this probably, someone posted that they'd found a ring that had this in it. It was like a Victorian ring, so I imagine this was probably from, it's quite a chunky ring, so I imagine it was probably from that, because all of this is Victorian. But yeah, it's beautiful, and it's so green. I found a little bubble that would have been set in some jewellery, I imagine. It doesn't want to stay focused. But yeah, I love that. And we both found a very decorative button each. I found this little one. Would you agree that that's a G?
I haven't got my glasses on, but yes.
It's a G. Tiny little, might have been a glove button.
Yeah, could have been.
G for glove. Probably the company that made it, I imagine. And then Mum found this beautiful one. I found a piece of Y typeface. We have to get all our typeface out and see what different words we can spell.
I found a few just broken bits of pipe, but this is the footballer's leg pipe, but he's missing the end of his foot, unfortunately. But his sock's still there. Kate found the ROAB. That's just, I don't know what that would have had on it.
Probably a clover, wasn't it?
Maybe.
Or they're like a club, because we found a diamond, a heart, maybe that's the elusive club. Lovely piece of bird pottery. Some houses, another house, lovely crazing on that one. Some random figurines. Yeah, not much. But I did get another ink, which does have the chip in it, but it's still beautiful. And I thought we'd take this opportunity, because it was quite a short film, to finally collect all the ink bottles together and show the collection. So I'll go get them now. So obviously this isn't all of the inks we have, but this is just all of the sort of different ones we have. So we have this one, which is unfortunately chipped and broken, but that's the only one of this type that we have found. So that's why we have this one. We have the hexagonal sheer top, but this one is obviously at the moment being used to propagate a Ripsalis. But we have a lot of those, and they're really good for doing baby plant cuttings. This one I wouldn't have guessed was an ink. No. But it's very clearly full of ink, so we've probably got a couple of other bottles that we don't realise are ink bottles.
It's got such a wonky neck.
It's got such a wonky neck. We've got Fields ink and gum. Big flat square ink. Only got 2 inks that are embossed. So I've also got Derby's All British, which is a triangle, which is a pyramid-shaped ink bottle. And again, it's got some smash damage inside on the bottom, but it's a triangle and it looks so good in our ink collection that we don't mind. Then we've got a couple of cotton reel ones, named so because they are cotton reel shaped. So we've got a bigger one here, which is sheer top, which still has a lot of ink in it, which is cool. And then our tiny one. That one even looks more like a cotton reel. It does really look like a cotton reel. I've only got really big cotton reels. But yeah, it's precious, and that one's such a beautiful colour. And it's all bubbly. I think that might be one of my favourites. Just the generic sort of round sheer top ones. You've got quite a few of those. Pork pie ink. We've got more pork pies somewhere. But these ones, yeah, little salt glazed. Are they salt glazed? Mm-hmm. Stoneware pork pie inks. I think probably our crowning glory of our ink bottle collection
is the bell,
which annoyingly Harry found. Yeah. One of the first times we took him mudlarking, he found this in the woods, and yeah, Oh, this one is embossed. Oh, I've never even... We found it before, we didn't really know. What's it say? Oh, H.C. Stevens, London. So yeah, there's the little sheer top ink bell, which is lovely. We found a couple of broken ones, but not a whole one since. And then some boat inks, named so because they look like boats. There's one Ac one here that's super beautifully bubbly, and we found this one at the dump, so it's not sea-worn, scuffed about like this one is, with the pen rests. But yeah, beautiful. And there is our ink collection. I think the next on the list for inks is a blue or green one.
Or a cottage ink.
Oh, well, yes, a cottage ink. And maybe one like the one at the end that's not broken. But yeah, I love a cobalt blue one or a green one. So, I hope you enjoyed our lark in the snow that we weren't prepared for. We are sorry about the sound and the slight focusing issues with Mum's camera. We need to have a look at Mum's camera. So, yeah, sorry about that. It is a shame it was the worst on the first Charlotte. It's just our luck. And we just have to say a massive thank you to everyone that has donated, all of our wonderful Patreons, our Ko-fi donors, everyone that likes, comments and subscribes. We're still making our way to 10,000. So
if you haven't subscribed, can you please?
Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, it really, really does help if you subscribe. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please do. So we've just come back from a trip today, and that's the one that will be coming up next Sunday, and we went back to one of our favourite places for the first time since lockdown. I think we had some luck, so we will see you then, and we hope you have a good rest of the week. Bye! Wow, this really is a bead day.